Hello everybody, welcome to Tai Chi with Thrive Well Cancer Foundation. I'm Fred Chavez and it's good to be here again with you this evening. We're going to go through a lot of warm-up movements and some gentle movements this evening here today. So again, welcome. Let's begin by standing in a nice balanced posture. And we're going to begin to take some breaths. Breath in here and breath out. Let's go with a couple more. Breath in and out. Once more. Breath in and out. As we bring our hands down, we're going to step out wider. Lower the body down. Breath in all the way up to the top as you stretch the body over. Breathing out. Breathing in, stretch open here. Breathing out. Let's continue. Now we're going to reverse that movement. So here, breath in, and then breath out, right down the middle. In, and out. Now we're going to put the two movements together. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Work those legs. Breath in. Breath out. In. And out. One more time. Very good. Come back into hip width apart. Bring the arms up in front. Pull back 2 times. Cross, open twice. Separate the arms 2 times on each side. Let's repeat that. Again. Good. Let's do some shoulder rolls, coming forward first. Then reverse that. Good. Bring your feet a little closer together, not quite touching. Let's take one arm, reach it over to the other side, cross the head, stretch down with the other arm, or reach down with the other arm. Just hold that for a few seconds. Good. Stand back up straight. Release that stretch. Let's go the other direction. Very good. Stand back up, step back out again. Let's take one arm, bring it across the body, pull it in. Let's go on the other side. One arm crossing the body, the other hand pulling it in or tugging it in toward the chest. Good. Take that left arm, bring it up the back as far as possible. Reach back with your right hand. Try to touch those fingertips. Tug in a little bit, such as this. Relax from that one. Take that right arm up the back. Reach back with your left. Feels good to open up the body, stretch the muscles, open up the joints a bit. And relax. Good. You can bring your hands together. Roll those hands around to loosen up your wrists back and forth. Again, you can also just keep them by your side, turning them around both directions. And now our fingers. Bring them down one at a time, bring them back up one at a time. It's just like opening and closing a fan. Very good. Hands in front, bring them in toward the abdomen, circle them around. Get your hips moving around. I'm doing this one a little bit differently than I normally do with the hands. We'll change it up in just a minute. So now bring the hands the other direction. Take your hips the other direction. Now hands in front, bring them in toward the abdomen, circle them around and get the hips going the other direction. Good, now hands in front, they're going to circle the other direction. Get your hips moving around in the opposite direction. Very good. Arms back up in front. What we're going to do is just simply turn at the waist only to the side twice. The other direction twice. Now we're just moving the waist, keeping the hips very still. we'll begin to move the entire body using the hips. One more time on each side. Very good. Feet together. Lower the body down a little bit. Hands on resting on your knees. Circle the knees. Let's do about 8 times, one direction. Eight times the other direction. Very good. Separate the feet again. You can either keep toes down and just circle the foot around, or circle that heel around, or lift that foot up and turn it around. Both directions. Good, let's switch to the other foot. Very good. 3 more breaths, we settle back down. Nice deep breath in through the nose. On this third one, exhale through the mouth. Good. So this evening we're going to be doing the Bhajwan Jing, 8 exercises to finish off the rest of the class. So we want to begin with our hips hip width apart, with our feet rather hip width apart, standing in a nice upright posture. We'll do lifting the sky first, a couple of different versions. So we begin here. Breath in, pushing those hands forward and up. Slight stretch at the top. Breathe out, relax the entire body down. And again, breath in. And breath out. Let's repeat. We will do 4 in a different way. We're going to come here. You can interlock your fingers if you like. Go straight up, stretch, relax, breathe out. 3 more like that. Be sure you're stretching the body open. Push up with the palms. Breathe out. Good. 3 more relaxing breaths. this next one, you're going to step out. Get your toes pointing about 45 degrees. Bring the hands, crossing them in front. This is drawing the bow. I'll demonstrate it once to both sides. I'm simply going to take a breath in. As I breathe out, I'm going to pretend like I'm drawing a bow. In this case, over to my left would be your right. I'm pulling across the body, shifting weight into my right leg here. It'll be your left. I breathe in, bringing that hand around. There's no weight shifts. I shift weight and breathe out as I draw the bow the opposite direction, trying always to hit the same target. Let's begin together. Resting here, let's all take a breath in. Breathe out, draw that bow over to your right. Breathe in, bring that hand around the front. Breathe out, draw the bow to your left. Breath in. Shift weight and breathe out, drawing the bow. Breath in. Breath out. In. Out. Stretch the body open here, right across that upper chest. Breath in. Breath out. So we are stretching the body open, upper body, as well as working the quadriceps, the hamstrings. Let's do one more on each side. Breath out as you shift the weight. Drawing the hands back in. Center, step back in. Let's take another grounding breath. Bring those palms facing up. We're going to breathe in and breathe out. Left hand going up for in your case, pressing up, right hand pressing down. Breathe in. They come toward each other, and you can breathe out. If you so desire on this one, you can also turn the head so you're breathing in. You are now looking over to your right as your left arm has gone up. Breath in. Breath out. Turn the head the opposite direction. Continue. Good, you can let your right arm come down. Once again, one more grounding breath. This time we're going to turn our head backwards. So I'm going to open up my hands and bring them back as I breathe in. And I'm going to turn my head to look back as far as I possibly can. And then we'll come back forward and then do the same thing on the other side. So here we go. Breath in, turn your head to look back to your right side. Breath out, coming back to the front. Breath in. Breath out. Again. Let's go once more on each side. Good, let's step out. Once again, toes are pointing outward. This is bending over one leg, switching over to the other side. I'll demonstrate it to one side and then we'll do it together. In this case, I'm going to bend over my right leg and then I'm going to swing around. Look up, point my gaze to the toes, and then come back down. Stand back up, take my gaze to the opposite toes. Okay, so here we are back in the center. Bending over your left leg first, only as far as you're able. This is good enough. I'm going to go down a little bit further. Swing the body around toward the front, over the opposite leg. Stand up, turn to look at your left foot. Down over your leg again, opposite direction, cross the body, come up, looking at the opposite foot. Let's continue. Let's come back around. Looking at your right foot, come back into the middle. Okay? So that one works the back as well as the legs. This next one will really work your legs. Okay? Standing here in a horse stance, meaning the feet are going straight ahead. You are wider than shoulder width apart. Lower that body. Bring two fists, you're not clenching tightly until we punch. I'm going to throw a soft punch, or a slow punch I should say, but I'm going to really tense my fist and my arm, punching out. Turn it, relax the hand. Thumb turns underneath, so I'm twisting my arm here somewhat. Comes back and pulls back. So again, punch, tense fist and arm. Relax the hand, twist the arm, come back, pull back gently. Keep that weight low. Breath in, punch, breathe out. Last one here. Good. Nice deep breath in. Moving right into the next one. Breathing out all the way down to the feet. Let's take a breath in. Hands come in on the inside of the body, front of the body. Top of the head, you begin to breathe out. All the way down to the feet. Breath in, all the way standing back up. Breath out. This time see if you can't take your hands behind the body. Breath in. Then out. conclude bringing the feet together. I'm going to turn sideways just to demonstrate this one because I want you to see what's going on with my heels. To demonstrate, I'm going to come up onto the balls of my feet and then just drop them down, okay? So this is known as dropping post or dropping heels. We'll do about 8 of those together. Your feet are together. Breathe in, breathe out. Blow that breath out. One more to get. Step back out, at least hip or shoulder width apart. Another grounding breath. This time as the hands come toward the abdomen, step in with your feet together, knees slightly bent, take your left thumb, place it inside the right palm, bring them just below the navel. Let's stand here for the next 15 seconds or so as we finish the class. Very good. I thank you so much for joining us today for our Tai Chi class. Thrive Well Cancer Foundation. Fred Chavez with you. Look forward to being with you again very soon.